Lovely jubbly, just tricked you there. God, look at 7. That's got to be reviewed, especially on the Perfectdraft Pro. And it's just quite a lot heavier. Especially on the Good afternoon, people. Right, what a day, what a day. It's a keg release day. So we've done a video earlier that's already uploaded. That went somewhat different to what we expected, didn't it? So
it did a little bit, yeah.
We wanted to have another go with it. Obviously I still don't have the correct glass as it stands, but what I'm doing is putting against this, and this is a quality brewed in Germany brew. Einsiedler comes in at 4.9% ABV, and honestly we've had it a few times, haven't we? This is top drawer, so that's something, you know, obviously the Mahou, you know what it is. Mahou. God knows. No wonder they don't understand in Spain when I ask for a pint. But no, that's Mahou. That would have been a good one, wouldn't it? No, seriously, just joking, right? But yeah, obviously UK brewed 5.1 rather than 5.5, already causing some controversial comments on a well-known site called Facebook, which I kind of expect. But there you go. All I can tell you is what I taste, and putting it up against that, I think is ideal.
So we've got the Germans versus the Spanish.
Really, it's the Germans versus the English, isn't it?
Well, yeah. It is, it's brewed here.
Right, so I'll pour a pint. I won't bother showing you the pour. It's running at 3. Michelle will pour
Yeah,
that one if you
that
want.
one. Yeah.
And I say, that's a I'm sure we've reviewed that, haven't we?
Oh, I'm quite sure that we have.
Yeah, I don't know. We either have or we haven't. That's irrelevant, but it's a good Pilsner. Right, let's get a pint, and it'll be a better pint than the original review because it's not the first one. There we go, look at this. It's just handsome, isn't it? I've done it again. Sometimes you've got to give yourself a helping hand when you're an idiot. Shall we say? There you go. Oh, look, that's a picture. That's a picture of beauty, isn't it?
Indeed.
Look how close they look together.
I would actually turn that glass away from the Madry because it's Madry.
Yeah. It's cramping my style, this Madry. Me and this Madry's just not working out, you know. I do not. Nah, each to their own, isn't it? You know, 3 years ago when Madry first came out, we were made up. We were on holiday though.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Holiday vibe.
It was a holiday vibe, and it's sort of, I brought into it, Madry, beer from Spain. Bloody beer from Burton on. But there you go. So 4.9 or German. That is actually from the old East Germany. And there's a little story here. I actually did contact this brewery. I was actually going to drive over there to get a load of their Weizen beer and that.
Oh, cool.
If you remember, but they failed to contact me back for some reason.
We didn't understand what you were on about.
The website had an English thing on it. So I don't know.
You never know.
I did say I wanted to go over there and do a beer tour that they used to do. I know they used to do them before COVID and that, but I wanted to do a beer tour, and obviously they've got a Zickel, they've got a Doppelbock,
Yeah,
a Weizen beer,
the brand.
and the Weizen beer is class, but different batches, different things sometimes. A lot of us, I think, you learn that as you get on, and some of them are not consistent. One thing with Perfectdraft, 9 out of 10 times they're pretty consistent, aren't they?
Yeah.
At least 9 out of 10 times. I know that there's issues with everything, or there's issues because of people's tastes. Sometimes, isn't it? Sometimes maybe your taste buds change, not the beer, as we found out.
So that's always a possibility, yeah.
You know, the Oktoberfest, we're all going to buy into that. It's better than last year. Same ingredients, but I don't know. Right, so I'll let you go first. This looks slightly paler from what I'm seeing this side.
Looking at it from from this side as well, that is looking slightly more straw colour.
Yeah,
And
put that up to that.
this one is more golden.
The trouble is we have to do the reviews It looks hazy through the camera, but it's not hazy at all. No, but it does through the camera. Obviously, with the lighting in here now, we have to kind of
dark so early, isn't it, nowadays?
do the reviews in the middle of the daytime. She loves it. You know, I bring her down here at 9 o'clock for a beer review. She's like, oh, thank you very much, mate. Here we go for the day. You know, and then you have to have 4 o'clock all day. But no, right. So
let's have a smell. Ooh.
But we were, as I say, the Mahou, we have been impressed. Mahou, oh, that's a bloody thing.
From what I can work out, that's the pronunciation.
You know, you can argue, has it come too late? But then you can say to yourself, well, hold on a minute, it's another quality drink.
That's quite grainy and quite grassy on the aroma.
Oh, yeah. Right, after having that earlier.
Whereas that's more malty, a little bit more
that's more sweety.
Yeah.
I don't even need to smell that. You taste that compared to that. This is a Pils. This is the difference. This depends what you want. This is one of them where there's no right, there's no wrong from the first sip.
It's your personal preference.
Yeah, that's my personal preference, and I'm
going to stick with what I went with on the aroma, because I am picking up a graininess to this. It has got that sort of grassy kind of finish to it. The bitterness is there. You are getting that Pilsner bite to this.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and lean forward. So
I'm bringing it forward now.
I'm not half in shade, half out.
Yeah, just brought it forward. It's not as silly as I look.
Yeah, the aroma of this particular one is very much a prelude to what you're getting on the flavour.
Yeah. Now, whereas this, not taking nothing away from it, but, and there's a big but for me here.
Yeah, it's got a sweet malty beginning to it. There's a little bit of citrus there, and the bite on the end is quite subtle.
Yeah. You are getting the Pilsner bite, but nothing along the lines of that.
Yeah.
That is like a proper full-on Pilsner, whereas to this is a happy-go-lucky type of beer. That makes sense.
I think for people who are the type of people who like to drink more standard Pilsner or lager, you are probably going to go with this one more, because it's a little bit more easygoing on the palate. It is a little bit sweeter, it's a little bit softer. It doesn't have quite that bitter kick at the end that I really enjoy on a Pilsner, but not everyone does.
Not everyone does, no. Like even with your Hertong Yang, your Grand Pilsner, that doesn't have the Pilsner bite like that this has got, for argument's sake. Yeah, they're both along the lines of Pils, but this is a different breed.
Yeah, it really does. It has that grainy kind of straw grassy kind of taste to it. It's not that real sweet malt that you would expect, but I think that's a wonderful combination. The starting flavours that you get in this, the way it follows through, and it has that bitter kick at the end. I think it's a really great, unique Pilsner with a style kind of all to itself. Yeah,
there's nothing. Your nearest copycats to this would be
every time you link back.
No, your nearest copycats to this would be like your Hasselrode, your Becks.
Yes.
I'm sure we did it against one of them. I can't remember, but I just pulled that out today. I went to Asda earlier to get some. I know you said Madry, but bloody Madry.
It's on the brand.
I needed to get some Mahou bottles, but unfortunately I couldn't get any. All I saw was bloody Madry everywhere. And I just thought, well, I'm not going to buy an inferior drink where I know that's just going to peel over it.
Yeah.
Because from what I remember from the bottles, the keg's different level. The keg's clean, it's crisp, it's smooth.
It has got a refreshingness to it. Despite having that sweet malt at the beginning and being quite subtle on the Pilsner bite at the end, it still is really refreshing. It isn't kind of sickly sweet. It still has a refreshing vibe to it.
Your 5.1's absolutely missing. I mean, we've drank this on over the years countless times in Spain on the 5.5, and the 5.5 does deliver, but I'm telling you, that's much more cleaner.
Yeah.
Is it better? Unless you have them up against each other.
It is really, really hard to tell.
Yeah, we've heard that's around for good. I don't know how true that is. That wasn't from Perfectdraft, as I said in the last review. That's from someone else. But if that's around, seriously, you put that in the summer, in here, doors open, drop it down to 1 degree. Nice blast of heat, nice blast of music.
Indeed.
And then he said, someone then. But no, as I say, yeah, they're not that comparable, are they? In the way that
they're not comparable, no. Yeah, the taste profile on these are very, very difficult. Different. It's difficult to describe in words, but I'm trying to put it across as best I can, because if you feel like you like those kind of flavours that I've described in this, you really are in for a unique experience. I think that's a wonderful Pilsner, yeah.
Yeah, no, but you can't just go and buy that in the shop.
This is the point. Going on this...
Beers of Europe, and the ones I don't talk much about.
Yeah.
Do stock them from time to time.
But as standard Pilsners go, the types that you get in the shop, this really is coming across as nice, it's clean, it's crisp. It's got that nice sweet maltness to it, a subtle Pilsner bite at the end. I think a lot of people are going to enjoy that. There is a slight zestiness to it, yeah.
I'd be stunned if too many people don't dislike it. Some will, because they like the thing of
doing it deliberately. I swear you're doing it deliberately.
of knocking Perfectdraft when I think is that 17 new kegs we've had this year. It's not too bad, really, is it? You know, just saying that. What can I say? They're both great. As I say, they're not as comparable as what I thought they were, but it just proves that's like...
This particular brand has its own unique style. That's definitely quite a unique flavour that I'm getting across from that one.
Yeah, and that's like your Grand, as we said, your Grand Pilsner Hertong. That hasn't got that Pils bite, but what carries that Hertong, and that's probably, unless you're going on Frankie Keller, the #1 keg of the year, which is a tough one here that I do keep arguing out on various Facebook groups, when it's really hard to compare them together.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Because they are so different. Obviously, your Keller beer and there's two ways of looking at it, but both of these delivered, aren't they? And it's just proving here that our English counterpart or our Spanish counterpart, whatever way you want to call it, is standing up against that in its own right. Yes, that's got more of a bite. Don't get me wrong.
It definitely does, yeah.
The Pilsner bite at the end, but you know, it's there and it's at the races. It's not getting blown away, you know, like a Foster's would if it was a Foster's there, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
She'd be getting the Fosters after. Do you know, it's a tricky one what to choose, because my brain's thinking here, hold on a minute. Yeah, I think I'll go with that.
Yeah, I thought you was going to.
Sorry, Perfectdraft, that's me sacked. I just like that.
Personally, the particular taste that I prefer, I would go on this one, is that little bit, it's a little bit dry, it's a little bit...
Yeah, but take nothing away
from the end. But that doesn't take anything away from this. It is still very good.
I think even at this time of year, you've probably got we've got it on 3. You've probably got to up it 4 or 5 if you've got a pro. If not, it's totally fine at 3. If you're running off the Phillips, there's no problem with that, is there?
Yeah.
In the summer, obviously, if you've got a pro, as I said earlier.
Yeah, during the summertime, I'd be dropping that right way down, having that really.
That's where your half-pint glass is.
Yeah, that would work.
So I think we've gone on for long enough. Haven't we?
Yeah. You couldn't just do it one way or the other, could you? You had to keep leaning backwards.
Oh, it's me. I move about a bit,
yes,
don't I? You know.
So
right.
There we go. Thank you for watching.
Bonjour, people.